TV. Now, starting off, Nairobi Senator Sifuna has urged the national government and Nairobi City County to suspend their recent cooperation agreement, calling the process unconstitutional. Speaking to the press today, Sifuna criticized the lack of public consultation before signing the deal. He warned that legal action could follow if the agreement proceeds. The senator also highlighted that alternative methods exist to support Nairobi's development without bypassing citizens' input.
Same agreement that it would be subjected to public participation after the fact is not only disrespectful to the people of Nairobi, but the clearest indication that it is anything but what we are being told it is. What's worse, the agreement is meant to take effect within 14 days, and one wonders whether any meaningful public participation can be had in such a short period. The agreement in clause 6.2, in fact, states anticipates the outcome of the proposed public participation, limiting it to amendments and forgetting that the people in their righteous might have the option of rejecting the whole agreement in toto during that public participation. Secondly, the steering committee established to oversee the agreement is very national government heavy. Of the 12 members of the committee, a whopping 2/3 are appointees of the national government. From its structure, the governor will play subservient to the prime cabinet secretary, making Sakaja effectively the new deputy governor of the county of Nairobi. This, to me, is not cooperation but a takeover. Thirdly, just last week, the governor of Nairobi City County, Johnson Sakaja, in his address to the County Assembly of Nairobi, derided what he termed the NMS experiment that left us with a Kenya shillings 16 billion hole in pending bills and vowing to never engage in similar misadventure. I wish to remind Governor Sakaja that the Senate in fact directed that those NMS pending bills were the responsibility of State House, from where he was speaking yesterday.
And more of that story will be coming your way at 4, 7 and 9 p.m. Now, fire engulfed a dormitory at a children's rescue home in Thika yesterday evening, destroying property and causing extensive structural damage. The blaze affected furniture, bedding and essential supplies, leaving part of the facility unusable. The cause of the fire remains unknown, but officials confirmed that no one was injured. Authorities are investigating the cause of the fire.
To all county governments that we need to have fire extinguishers and response rate that can be very quick to be able to save situations and not just having a whole building going down, like what has happened to
this evening, and to make sure that these children, they are our children. These are children that they have been rescued from different homes or from different categories in life. They are running from something. They're not running away from the government, but they are running away from homes because something happened. Some felt insecure, others felt that they were going to be hurt in their homes. That's why they were rescued by this institution.
And the first batch of lenacapavir, a long-acting injectable drug for HIV prevention, has arrived in the country, marking a major step in Kenya's fight against HIV infections. The drug landed at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. Health authorities say the drug will be administered just twice a year, offering a convenient prevention option compared to daily oral medication. Priority access will be given to individuals considered at high risk of HIV infection, including key and vulnerable populations.
Initially introduced in Eswatini and Zambia, but we are the first in East African region, and this product has been in use in other jurisdictions where it used to cost about $48,000, as I told you earlier. So we have also gathered sufficient evidence about its efficacy, safety. Anybody who is HIV negative and is at risk, then is eligible for this product. We are not going to say that we are going to prioritize a particular group of people, because that will run the risk of isolating the product for a particular group of people and therefore deny access to other people who would actually qualify for the product but out of fear turn back.
Lenacapavir is going to be a very instrumental piece in providing HIV prevention in country, as it's shot, an injection that someone's able to take 2 times a year, and will give a full protection, just as what the pills that were taken once per day previously were done.
And the AGC Tenwick Hospital in Bomet County has launched an AI-powered machine to support patients with a heart condition. The technology allows specialists to detect cardiac issues more efficiently by analyzing detailed images of the heart and surrounding areas. Hospital officials say the system can identify abnormalities earlier than the traditional methods, potentially reducing complications and improving treatment outcomes.
Most of the not only surgical but the medical diagnostics are relying on AI technology. As we know, there are a lot in that name or in that group called AI, but having this machine linked to AI, I know it's going to be a process, a learning step ahead of us, but it can really help to even to a point of flagging to the prescribing doctor.
So kwa hii inasaidia kuharakisha kufanya picha haraka kwa sababu iko na speed ya juu kabisa. Kitambo tulikuwa tunatumia 64 slice ambayo speed yake ilikuwa ni polepole na tungeweza kuchukua muda mrefu sana kumaliza mgonjwa mmoja kufanya picha. So kama kwa sasa tunatumia kama muda wa less than 1 minute kumaliza scan moja.
Now, the Aberdare Teachers Training College in Nyandarua County is set to benefit from a new 5-story student hostel designed to house 680 students. The 346 million shillings project will be funded through the government's Ministry of Housing and Urban Development and the National Government Constituency Development Fund (NGCDF). Construction is expected to boost the college's capacity, improve student accommodation and enhance the learning environment, while also creating jobs for local contractors and laborers during the building phase.
Conducive environment for you to concentrate on your studies, knowing that eventually it's you people we are leaving our children to. I think, God willing, in the next 10 to 15 months, we'll have some infrastructure in the name of hostels that will truly reflect that you are in a national institution.
Today, we want to thank God so much because our MP is with us and all the things that we needed, including for the community, where we need a road that needs to be tarmacked, our problems have come to an end.
Ndio hii project imekuja kwetu. So kila mara tufikirie maendeleo. Kila mara tushikane na kiongozi wetu ambaye analeta maendeleo.
Now, residents of Murang'a County are urging the county government to allocate a dedicated budget for purchasing additional fire trucks and constructing fire stations across the sub-counties. The calls follow a series of destructive fire incidents that have caused significant property losses. Community leaders say current firefighting resources are inadequate to respond promptly, putting lives and property at risk. They are pushing for immediate action to improve fire response capacity and safety in the county.
Kulikuwa na gari hapa Kadara, hii nyumba iliazimiwa moto. Lakini kwa sababu magari ilikuwa pale, ndio hiyo nyumba ilichomeka yote.
Zile magari ambao zinatakiwa kutusaidia wakati janga kama hili la moto limetokelezea, sijui tuko na gapi moja bili tuongezee our governor, na pia hizi mabarabara ambazo zitapitiwa na hizo magari.
Ningetaka kusema illegal connection ya stima inaleta madhara kubwa zaidi. Afadhali uende tu kwa Kenya Power ufanyiwe connection ili ifanyiwe na wale watu ambao wamepitishwa. Wengine mtu atakuja kuwekea waya na zile waya atakuwekea yeye mwenyewe hana ile ujuzi na inaleta moto. Kwa hivyo ningeomba sana watu pitieni ile njia inafaa.
Kwa hivyo tunaomba
Governor Irungu Kang'ata, tenga pesa ya kuhakikisha kwamba uko na centers zinazoweza kuzima moto katika mahali moto inashika kwa premises, na tena kuna ambulance ambayo inaweza kuhudumia wale ambao wamepata maajali ama wamepata kuumizwa na.
Now, high poverty level in Laikipia County are increasingly affecting girls' education, with some unable to attend school due to lack of sanitary pads. In certain areas, students have resorted to using leaves or pieces of cloth during menstruation, disrupting their learning. The county's women representative, Jane Kagiri, has announced that sanitary pads will be distributed to schools to support girls and ensure they remain in classes. She emphasized that access to basic menstrual hygiene products is crucial for educational continuity and for empowering young girls.
Program ya kuhakikisha all our girls wako na sanitary towels, because saa zingine tunasahau there are people who struggle. Kuna sehemu katika Laikipia County there are students who use leaves, wengine wanatumia vitambaa, wengine wanakosa kwenda shule siku 5. Ukifanya siku 5 kwa kila mwezi, in a whole year that child will have missed school for almost 3 months. Kwa hivyo hiyo ni kitu moja tunafanya ili tuhakikisha our girl children go to school, wanapata elimu na wanapata masomo vile inavyotakikana.
Now, human rights activist Mwabili Mwagodi has been released after being detained at the Lunga Lunga border police post following an incident in which immigration officers allegedly blocked him from leaving the country. According to the activist, officials informed him that a red alert has been placed on his passport, prompting the intervention by immigration authorities. The circumstances surrounding the alert and the reason for his brief detention remain unclear.
My charges, I have no idea what I'm being charged for. I have no idea why there was an arrest warrant in my name. Lunga Lunga kept me there until Monday, yesterday. They sent me to Mombasa yesterday. And then today, on Tuesday, I was picked up by DCI headquarters, Mazingira, and brought to court.
He was blocked from lawfully exiting the country at Lunga Lunga while he was traveling to meet his former employers in Dar es Salaam. Neither the immigration authorities nor the Directorate of Criminal Investigations have yet provided public clarity on the legal basis for the arrest.
I've been a resident of Tanzania since 2012. I was going to wind up some of the properties I have there and do some clearance with my former employer. And on the way there, at the Lunga Lunga border, I was stopped by the Immigrations Department, who informed me that I have an active warrant of arrest against my name, and they cannot allow me to proceed. The
circumstances of this detention raises serious concerns about the violation of his constitutional rights, including the right to liberty, due process, freedom of movement, and protection for arbitrary arrest.
And hundreds of families affected by the 2024 Mai Mahiu floods have received title deeds, marking a major step in resettling victims who lost their homes in the disaster. Deputy President Kithure Kindiki handed over the documents, confirming that each affected homeowner will receive 2 acres of land under a government resettlement program. The government also said tenants who were displaced by floods will benefit from additional support aimed at helping them rebuild their lives and regain stability. The deadly floods struck Mai Mahiu in 2024, sweeping away homes and property in a single night and leaving hundreds of families homeless.
Walikuwa wamejenga, watapewa ardhi. Leo tutatoka hapa na title deed. Na wale walikuwa wamekodisha, hata hao nimeamrisha Wizara ya Ardhi, baada ya kushauriana na rais, hata wale ambao walikuwa wamekodisha mutapewa ardhi. Waziri yako na hiyo instructions. Zote zitapata pesa ya kuwasaidia kujenga. Wale walikuwa wamekodisha, wale walikuwa wamejenga. Na leo hiyo 20,000 for family ya kuwasaidia kwenda kujenga for 161 families. Mimi naacha hapa na Governor Susan Kihika.
I want to thank watu wa Mai Mahiu kwa sababu mmetugojea na mkakubali against a lot of incitement ya kwamba kazi inaendelea. Lakini nimesikia maneno ya market nitaasiliana na rais na deputy president ndio tujue soko ya Mai Mahiu, governor akituonyesha tukubaliane na nyinyi, pesa tuko nayo ya kuje.
And meanwhile, President William Ruto has urged African nations to take control of their own security by strengthening local intelligence training to address emerging threats. Speaking at an inauguration of the National Intelligence Research University, Ruto said investing in homegrown intelligence capacity will reduce reliance on foreign assistance. He noted that Africa's growing security challenges require locally informed solutions supported by research and skilled professionals.
Has taken is fully aligned with your directives at the award of the Charter. Particularly, your call to strengthen intra-African collaboration in the security realm and to expand Global South capabilities through advanced education and research.
This university has lived true to its charter. This is a unique area in our higher education ecosystem that is designed to build the human capital that our intelligence community and the security sector require.
Now we have more targeted intelligence-led operations taking place in our country because of the capacity and the ability of our National Intelligence Service. And we support this university, Your Excellency, and we believe that it should be expanded to accommodate other sectors.
This institution must focus on what has been said, African solutions for African problems. Our privatization process, I have given clear instructions to the Ministry of Finance. Some percentage must go to the research fund so that our universities can apply for resources so that we can build and create new.
And Fiscal Africa has successfully commissioned a water supply system at Thika Grove, Chania, marking a major milestone in unlocking the full potential of the development. The commissioning ensures reliable water access for the project, a key requirement for construction and settlement, and signals readiness for accelerated development. The move underscores Fiscal Africa's commitment to delivering essential infrastructure and safeguarding investor value by meeting critical projects benchmarks.
Venye maji itaanza kuingia kwenu, unalipa pesa ngapi? Tunakuwekea smart meter. Smart meter unatupatia muda, tunaanza kuingiza maji. Those many remarks, time has come for us to wacha wamalize, ndio? And S21, S2, S3. Well done. Na mjiprepare the month of March and April. Ningetaka kila customer mwenye yako hapa na mwenye haiko hapa, please fence kwako vizuri, panda miti.
And in sports news, Kenya's top golfers are set to compete at the 57th Magical Kenya Open, which tees up on February 19th at Karen Country's Club. The tournament will feature 144 players from over 30 countries, pitching local stars against a strong international field. Organizers say the event will boost sports tourism while cementing Kenya's place on the global golf stage.
Golf course, for that matter, the maintenance is top-notch. The greens are good. I think the layout of the course is really good, and I would say that this gives us a very good opportunity as Kenyans. It's a dream come true. It's a big stage whereby we are going to show our talent. We are going to showcase what we've been doing, and I'm looking forward to it.
So the last 5 winners for the past 5 years are all coming. I believe they want to have a hat-trick, but they can see if they can win another Magical Kenya Open, and that shows the trust that the pros internationally have.
And finally, it's a wrap for EBN News at 1 p.m. Many thanks for watching. My name is Leticia Afandi, and have a lovely afternoon.